All right, friends, if you know me at all, even though I'm in the nutrition and fitness industry, I don't like cooking and I don't like grocery shopping. However, when I am tasked with that for the week, I want to share with you what I do to keep it really easy. First and foremost, you might pay a little bit more, but if it's in your budget, I recommend, I always get stuff that is like already ready to go. I don't want to be cutting up a big thing of broccoli. I do have to cut my sweet potato, obviously, but even sometimes I get already ready-made cut up sweet potato, so I don't have to do that. That's an easy one. But I always go for simple. Like I said, you may pay a little bit more, but it's worth it for my time so I can get other stuff done during the day. I looked into easy sheet pan dinners. So I started following these ladies called The Real Dietitians, thanks to a friend of mine. And they have every category, but I was like, I want it easy. I want it less than, 30 minutes. I want it all in one, either one bowl, one pan, whatever. So I found a nice sheet pan recipe that I'm gonna try. So I grabbed some boneless chicken thighs. And then what I'm gonna do is gonna put the thighs on a pan, and I'm gonna have my broccoli, and I'm gonna have my sweet potato, and switch that. Regular potatoes for this one, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts, mixing up my other one. Another sheet pan called for something similar, but with carrots and green beans. So again, I got it like already ready to go. What I will do, even though it's already ready to go, I'm gonna soak all my veggies and my fruits in a bowl with my Basic H, just to rinse them off, get anything it came into contact with, or even though it was grown organically, you never know the before and after. So any pesticides potentially that it came into contact with are from point A to point B. So I soak all those. I do it as soon as I come home because it makes it easier. If it just sits in the fridge, it's likely gonna go bad. So I soak them all, I get them ready, and then I move on. Grabbed some yogurt for Anthony. He likes yogurt in the morning with some berries and granola. I recommend, if you're gonna do something like that in the morning for breakfast, to add a little extra scoop of protein for some more. And I grabbed organic strawberries because they're part of the Dirty Dozen list of something that you should get organic. I know organic can get a little bit more expensive. So if you're gonna pick and choose, look at those Dirty Dozen lists of which ones to get. Always have organic bananas too. I put that in everything. Grabbed some eggs today, and I don't know, I'm trying this new bacon. I know it can be hard to know like pasture raised or this or whatever, like grass fed. Do your best. There's a lot of research for either way. So sometimes I make a judgment call when I go. I'll be totally real with you. I'm like, okay, well, and eggs are getting stinking expensive. So today I got organic and everything else. I don't know about the 365 eggs, we'll see. But I do want to tell you, check on your bacon. I love bacon. We don't eat it all the time. Make sure they're not, read your label, and that they're not adding sugars in there. You should not have added sugars in your bacon. So this one does not have it. Also watch your sodium. Obviously that's going to be a little bit higher too, but then be mindful of whatever else you eat with it, that you don't have a ton of sodium in that. I always have a big thing of spinach on hand because I love throwing it in my smoothies, even though I have my Shaklee greens booster that I toss in. Sometimes I like extra, like on a wrap, or I'll toss in my greens booster and some spinach. And hack, if you get a big one and it starts to go bad, just toss it in the freezer. Pick out those nasty pieces, and while it stays good, toss it in the freezer, because then you can throw that in your smoothie or whatever. And then one more thing I wanted to share with you guys. I collaborated with a dietitian a couple weeks ago, and she recommended cottage cheese and the peanut butter fit powder. I'm gonna grab it really quick here so you guys can see it. Your peanut butter fit powder, putting these two things together, she said it tastes like cheesecake, and you've got fewer calories with your peanut butter fit, but you also have like high protein, healthy fats, and it tastes like cheesecake. So I picked up cottage cheese today to try. So all that to say, I try to keep it simple. I try to read my labels. I like to get stuff already made up, like ready to go, very little cutting, and it's all gonna go on one sheet. So I'm sure you'll see a reel or something about my sheet pan dinner later, but I hope this helps. Like I said, keeping it simple, keeping it real. I'm not perfect. I don't like to do these things sometimes, but when I do, that's where I'm at. There you go.